everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Corb here, and today we are jumping in to episode 16, if you guys can believe it. It has been a long ride, but I'm having a great time with you guys. On this episode, we're jumping back into our winter, where we're trying to survive with some food shortages up here in our northern city here. Down here in South Williamsburg, we are doing fine still. Everyone is working towards getting our clay pit up and running so that we could start making a good living down here in South Williamsburg. Our goal still is to get this industry up and running and continue to build north. And then our idea up here in northern Williamsburg is to start building south. And so that one day we can merge these two cities together. So, like I said, we are still struggling with our food stores. We were importing some bread to kind of keep us going. We have gone through most of that, so we are on our last bit of berries and eggs, but I think we should be good to at least make it through the winter so we can start planting stuff again. Knock on wood. Hopefully we'll be just fine. Let's take, oops, I keep clicking those notifications and it is driving me crazy. So let's come on back up here. Let's take a look because we need to make some more income if we can so that we can keep buying some of this bread. I do want to keep exporting these planks. One thing that we can do in order to get our planks made is make sure we have our livestock assigned to these saw pits so that we are continuously making some planks here. Let's see here. Where is our saw pit? There. Advance. We've got both of them on that. Awesome. 2 people. And we don't have anybody on this one. Let's put 2 people on that one since we've got some extra workers. Let's just keep getting some money here so we can keep buying some bread for our people. All right. So it looks like we do have some bread sitting right in there just waiting for us to pick it up. That is all right. But the good news is we're getting a little closer to February. You can tell we're starting to get some green. Knock on wood, we get some green so we can start possibly getting some of this wheat going down here. That might even be able to help us out just a little bit, but the big thing, we definitely want to get on this berry deposit as quickly as we can and just kind of jump back and hopefully coast with these berries in the spring. And then by the time the end of the year happens, those veggies can kind of catch up with us since we've been making some more vegetable plots here. That should really help as well. But yeah, that's kind of what's been going on this winter so far. So we're going to wait for that to go ahead and thaw up so we can start working on these fields. All right, everything is looking good there. I wonder if I can start selling. Because I know we wanted to wait until they turned into sheep, but it might be good to go ahead and sell some of these lamb. Just so we can get a little bit more money for this bread. Let's go over here. Trade. Export. Lamb. Let's go ahead and see if we can't export some of these guys. We've got 30. Let's just keep 10 for now. I know that's frustrating because it would be really nice just to double that. But it's going to take them a little while to grow. And we need money now just to get us through this winter here. Just to survive. Okay. So down on here, let's take a look at South Williamsburg while they're still doing perfectly fine down here. I think the city's going to end up being a little bit better in the long run because we have learned a lot in this series and we know a lot more about what is going on. In fact, I've even been making some guides because I've learned so much in some of my other playthroughs. So let's see here. We're doing just fine. Let's go ahead and get somebody in this trading post here. And let's see what we can do. We've got 24 roof tiles. One thing that we can do, we need to get some of this stone. Let's get a couple of these people working on the stone. Once we upgrade our church down here, I think it would behoove us to start selling some of these tiles and just start making money here. And you know what? We'll even be able to send some over to North Williamsburg to help out as well. One thing I am going to do, let's go ahead and make a, where is it? Regional trade. Is it in logistics? Yeah, pack station. Let's just make one right down here. That'll be perfect. I know it's a little far, but you know what? They're going to have to go that distance anyways to carry our goods back and forth, so they'll be just fine. No family moving into South Williamsburg. That is perfect. let's get that stone going as quick as we can, because we can just pull people off it as soon as we are done. Let's go ahead. We don't need you in there then right now if we're not going to be selling anything. Let's just get some of these families up there on the stone, working as quick as we can. Are we building anything? It doesn't look like we're building anything right now, so let's go ahead and throw one more person on this. Now, we don't want to use up all of this before we get the perk to make this a deep mine, which makes it basically an immortal mine, and we can just work off it forever. So that is going to be a good addition to our village here. Everything else we're doing fine. We're doing great in food. Planks, we're doing great. Honestly, we could start selling some of these planks here. I think that's going to be a good source. Let's go ahead. Actually, let's pull one of you off. I'm going to throw you back in here. And let's start selling. Export. Let's start exporting some of these planks. Let's go ahead and establish that trade route. All right, and let's go down.
One eternity later.
All right, well, that was a lot easier. All right, so we're still making that stone there. Let's take a look. Can we upgrade this? We can. Boom. Now they just need to come and bring everything over, and we'll be in business. We're still doing good on our stable space, but we need to start making some more money down here so that we can buy some more stables, because I know that we are going to want some more animals here to help us move everything around. All right, large storehouse is doing fine. All right, we are moving and grooving down here. Let's go ahead and jump back up to Williamsburg. We're still suffering at about 2 months of supplies, but we should be getting a little bit more money here now that we're selling some of our sheep here. Trade. All right, looks like we're slowly starting to sell some sheep. All right, and hopefully we are still selling our planks. Knock on wood. I might even put a couple more people in these trading posts. Get things moving. We're not really building a whole lot right now. Let's just get things moving in the right direction. Once we can start getting these berries again, like I said, we're going to be great. We got to make it there. We got to make it there. All right. We still are not dropping down to 1 month, but if we can just at least get to towards the end of March, we're going to be back in business. Okay. So we also need to continue moving down here towards our rich iron deposit, because we want to start making weapons before too long. Now, I don't know how aggressive our neighbor here, Hildebolt, is. He has conquered more than half the land, so it is going to be a fight in the future, and we need to make sure that we are prepared for it. So we definitely want to start making weapons before too terribly long, so we just need to keep upgrading, keep building, and honestly, food, you can't march an army on an empty stomach, so we need to make sure that we are good here at Williamsburg, food-wise, before we really start worrying about conquering. Now, army-wise, we're still not amazing. Archers are not fantastic right now in the current build. I have seen that they're going to be great coming up soon, but as of right now, they are not. I do want to take a look here, because we need to get another soldier here, and I'm not 100% sure how. I definitely need... Oh, here we go. Recruit 1, our treasury. Perfect. Awesome. And we might actually be able to... You know what? Let's stock up a few more. If anyone in the comments is interested in becoming one of our knights, please let me know. If you've got kind of a design that you're thinking, color scheme, what kind of weapon you would like, what the name of our knight should be, we'll be able to follow them in combat. So if you're interested in that, please let me know, and we'll go from there. Let's see, does that, it looks like it just gives us troops. That's awesome, actually. We've got a little bit of regional wealth going on here still, because I believe, well, we aren't really taxing our people right now. We're trying to get our happiness up so people will move in to Williamsburg again, but we will start taxing before too long. All right, it looks like the first winter snows are beginning to recede. That is nice. I don't think we need anybody on our windmill anymore. It looks like we have made all the bread that we can through the winter. Where's our communal oven there? All right, all right. Looks like they're transporting some of our bread still. That's okay. That's okay. Making some money again. All right, let's take a look down. Berry bush is still shrinking, but you know, I want to make sure that we immediately jump right on this berries. So let's take a look. Where are we? Forager's hut. Let's go ahead and throw one more person there. I did pull that person off the dyer's hut. I do remember that as well. Oh, upgrade to a small stone church. We need to do that up here as well. Boom. So we'll start doing that here. I completely forgot about it. We definitely want to make sure we get that stone church going also. All right. So we are going to need to pull. Looks like we've got a lot of planks here now. That's great. So I'm going to go ahead and pull those guys off. And let's pull one of those guys off as well. We're making some good money. Immediately bought a bunch of bread. That's great. We can turn the bread off now, I think. We're going to be just fine. So let's no trade the bread. And let's make sure we've got 3 people working on that. And then let's get some people going in our farmhouses as well, because we want to make sure we start plowing that field as quick as we can. We're probably going to need to pull a few more people if we can from a few things. Let's go ahead. What are we going to pull? Oh, we can upgrade that granary. That is definitely going to be worth it. All right, what else? What else can we pull? All right. I almost want to pull one person off of that forager's hut there. Logging camp. How are we doing on logs? We got 96 logs. Let's pull one person off of that. Let's pull one person off the saw pit now that we're good on money. 13 months of fuel. We'll pull one person off of that. And let's go ahead and at least get these guys ready to go for the fields. As soon as we can start getting that going, we will be good, and we'll start sowing those crops. Oh, and it looks like we can go ahead and build that other field here. All right, let's go ahead and do that. Remember, we had to move our stonecutter camp. So let's go to farming, and we're going to go to, not pasture, we're going to go to field here. All right, and we'll just do one of those guys. That'll be just fine. All right, so we had wheat, fallow. Then we had, nope, come on now, hold up. All right, then we had fallow, wheat. So wheat, fallow. So this will be wheat, fallow, wheat, fallow, wheat. Perfect. All right, so they're going to start getting those fields ready. Hopefully 6 is going to be enough. I do want to, we need to keep upgrading this village here so that we've got so many perks that I want to use. All right, the market will be taken over by someone else. That's all right. We can leave them right where they're at right now. We're going to do fine. Looks like we're starting to plant some crops as well. I think we're going to be just fine in food a little bit later on. Now, I have seen a little bit, and I've learned a lot about these crop fields. So it seems to be better if you make them long ways, a little bit shorter and fatter, closer to your house, than these snaky little faraway ones. Because what they'll do is the villagers will go to your food, and then back to the house, go to the food, back to the house, go to the food, back to the house, go to the food. And so it gets longer and longer and longer. So, and another playthrough, we'll probably end up doing a little bit of a different build. But you know what? This playthrough has been a huge learning experience for me, and hopefully you guys have learned something along the way, whether it be through just seeing something that I've done a little different, or just seeing how terrible I'm doing in some of the other things, and making it work. So, all right, so we're doing good. We've got the fields going. I think we're going to be fine. Like I said, food is going to be back on the menu. Got plenty of people in this forager's hut. Berries already coming in. Boom, that already jumped up to full. So hopefully we can just harvest the heck out of it. So let's go on, jump back down here in South Williamsburg. We are doing great on fuel. Food is a little lower. We need to go ahead and put somebody back on that forager's hut. We're doing fine. I would rather not take, let's take a look here. Woo, we are just planking it up down here. That's okay. I don't really want to take him from that if I don't have to. Tannery, where can I steal somebody? Oh, we got 4 people up here. A lot of people have been moving in. Let's get some people here in the forager's hut. Let's get some food going again here. All right, let's take a look back up. Stonecutter Camp, we can probably pull you out of that. And we need to order a horse for that as well. Let's go ahead and put somebody else on the clay furnace. And let's put another person on this mining pit. And let's get this industry going. We finished our small church down here. That is amazing. All right. It looks like our army does get shared between both realms. That's good. That's cool. All right. Oh, and we can go ahead and start upgrading some of these burgage plots as well. We're doing good on wood. So let's see here. I kind of want to upgrade our big guys per family. Let's do that. These are our big houses here. Let's go ahead and get them upgraded if we can. And you know what? Let's just have a good time here. Let's do what we can do there. All right. So we've got a little stable here. We're making some money now. So let's see. Let's go up to our trading post. We've been selling some of our planks. This has taken a little bit of time. We're probably going to end up needing to move another family up here to help with our trading. Let's go to our commodities here. So we don't want to just sell it in clay form. We're going to want to sell it in the tile form. I'm probably passing it here. So there's clay. Iron ore. Am I passing it? It might even be in a different one. Let's see here. Construction. Roof tiles. There it is. So the difference between clay. So roof tiles are selling for 8. And it looks like our clay is selling for 1. So huge difference there. So let's go ahead. We are going to need to buy this trade route. So let's save up a little bit more money. And let's put one more family in here, because we want to get this going as quickly as we can. We still have one person up here in the stone pit. That's great. Let's just go ahead and eat that stone up. Looks like there's only 3 left anyways, so not a huge deal there. All right. No swords left up here in Williamsburg. That's okay. We'll take a look at that here in just a little bit. Looks like our deforestation is going well as well. All right, so we're going to get food going again up here. We've got our people on berries, and then I'll probably end up buying a few more food sources there. All right, so jumping. Oh, they finished this guy down here as well. We'll need to end up sending some people down to these. Order a mule. Let's hold off on it for now. We'll worry about that here in just a little bit. All right. We may have gotten another family up here. Let's see if we can't get them going on this field, just helping out. Let's just get that done and over with. That way we're just waiting. Oh, we can upgrade this as well to a small little plot. I definitely want to make this church our highest priority. Let's get that upgraded, get our people as happy as possible, and having people move in. South Williamsburg, level up. All right, so let's jump on down here. What do we want to do? We need to go ahead and just... Now, we've got time, but I'd rather just... What do we want to do? This could help. Trading route costs a maximum of 25, but then again, I don't know exactly how much we're going to be trading right away. I kind of don't want to waste just a whole talent point so that we can just get it for our tiles. So let's go ahead and just do deep mining, and let's just go ahead and not worry about that anymore, and we can go ahead and just upgrade this guy to... Oh, actually, let's hold off because we do want to get that trade route first. And once we get that trade route, we'll save up and we'll get that deep mine. And then we'll be perfectly fine and ready to rock and roll. All right, one more stone there, and then we can get rid of that, and that'll free up another family down south. All right, food is already doing better. Thank goodness. I'm not going to lie, I was getting a little worried there for our winter wonderland that we had going on there with no food. Did they... Oh, these are our 2 fallows. Okay. I was like, why are they skipping the fallow? But okay, now it looks like they're going to start planting our barley and wheat, and it will start growing. Good news for anybody who is interested in the patch that is coming. Farming looks like it is going to be fixed finally. It's really not that great still. I'm still struggling and debating whether or not I want to keep going with farming. But, you know, it's such a fun part of the game. And it just seems more realistic for a medieval village to be farming and making sure that, you know, we have the crops, that we have the resources. And even though it's terrible right now, it won't be terrible in the future. So just being able to practice and having a good time with it, I think, is really important. Looks like we can upgrade a few more of our plots here. Do we have any families living in these just yet? We don't. We have 57 living space, and it looks like we have 42 families. So they should start moving into these before too long. And then I think we need to start planning our route south. Now, if we're going to start cutting in to this, where we are going to be building, our eventual foresting area is going to have to be down here in the southwest. Either that or the northwest. Oh, you know what? I take it back. I forgot. We already started another logging camp up here. We haven't added anybody to it. We're waiting until we get some more people living in our kingdom here, or our village. And once we do, I want to start expanding up here, and this is going to be our logging camp along the way. I do need to get us another, while I'm thinking about it, pack station or hitching post up here in a stable. I think that's going to go a long way. So let's go ahead and get that bad boy up there. And I don't know if we built any kind of water source. So let's take a look at how our water is. That's perfect. Well, right there. Well. Oh, what is that? Nope, I thought I built a well. Never mind. All right, and boom. Just like that, we are already up to 6 food. Let's see what is fueling us. Vegetables and berries. I hate to say it over the farming once again, but guys, vegetables and berries, the way to go. I know we were cutting it a little bit close there, but all we needed to do was build a couple more vegetable plots, and we're back in business. So we're going to let these guys go through the... Oh, it looks like they're done with all that. Let's free up some of these families here. All right. I might even just keep a couple on there just in case I start missing it this winter, but... who knows? If I end up needing them, that'll be great too. We'll get them going. So let's see where we can put them again. We could go ahead and get somebody back on that saw pit. Let's get a couple back on that logging pit there. Don't need that clay furnace now. Food-wise, let's get one person making dyes. That's fine. We've got a lot of vegetables right now. Large granary. Oh, there's old Brennan doing old Brennan things, just like back in one of our first episodes, hanging out, doing stuff and things. You know, we could get these apiaries going as well. We've got some extra villagers. Enemy spotted. Bandits are coming. They are coming for me, it looks like. Let's take a look. They are moving north. All right. So, let's pause. And I think it is time to rally our soldiers. Let's get them out here. All right. We need to make sure everyone is walking. Make sure that everyone is not fatigued, although it looks like for some reason these guys are starting... Oh, nope. It might have been a little bug there. That's fine. All right, everybody is walking. So here's going to be our game plan. We've got a bit of a hill here. It's not a crazy, amazing hill, but it's a little bit of a hill. So let's put our spearmen here. All right. Do we have more spearmen? Can I add... We don't. That's okay. We definitely want to start getting some... Ooh. Oh, they've got to run from up there. That's fine. All right, and then we've got our archers here. Maybe one row of archers. That way everyone's firing. All right. So we are going to need to be making some more spears before too long, I think. All right, so they are on the move. We are on the move. And as long as we get there safely and not fatigued... I think that's going to go a long way. We've got these guys down up here. Let's see, how far do they have to go compared to the bandits? We might make it. I might have them run for just a second here. Just to kind of catch up just a little bit. I don't want to fatigue them too much. Fatigue -1. Fatigue -3. Fatigue -4. Let's get to fatigue -5. And then we will, all right, perfect. All right, let's have them walking again. Perfect. Ooh, well, maybe. Dang. Are they moving? Nope, they're just walking. They're just having a good time. All right, well, I might actually have to have these guys running. That's okay. They'll come in at the end. So let's get in a little bit of a better position here. All right. My lord! It's all right, they're running. They're catching up. All right, all right. It might be a little late to the party, but they'll get to the party. My friends, what a way to end the episode. Tune in the next one, and we will be fighting our brigands. They are on the move, but so are we, and we are going to be ready. I'm going to go ahead and get these guys walking again. I think they're in a good enough position, and maybe they'll even flank our enemy here. We have 36 brigands coming to fight our 36 archers, 19 spearmen, and 10 retinue. Hopefully, none of our soldiers perish in this battle. If they do, at least they died fighting for their lord, Lord William of Williamsburg. My friends, thank you guys so much again. Thank you for tuning in. If you liked the video, hit that like button. And if you'd like to join our family, please consider hitting that subscribe button as well. And I will see you guys in the next one. Prepare for battle. Thanks, guys. Peace.